everyone. It is June 10th, and so we are 10 days into the challenge. And as promised, I was going to show you a vlog or a check in of how it went. So, this is the first part where I have snippets of every day, or at least the first few days where I checked in, and then the second video that I post is going to be a chat about how things went and goals. Good morning, everyone. Today is June 1st, and it is a 9:30 a.m. and I have already gotten up early. Today I got up at 7:30 a.m., which was the goal for today, and I've already started to check some things off of the list. I went ahead and I was able to listen to a prayer, and I got 5,000 steps done before 9 a.m., which is already off to a good start because usually I don't wake up until about 9 a.m. And so I got those two things out of the way. I've already journaled, I've already showered after my morning workout, and I just finished up with affirmations, and I'm gonna go ahead and write in my gratitude journal a little bit, and then I wanted to come on here and do this check-in of so that we can get started on the right thing. But according to what my plans were for today, I really wanted to focus on recording content, and I also wanted to make sure that I was posting content, and I've already scheduled a post to go up today, which is great. And then I still need to make sure that I am getting my other 5,000 steps in, which I plan to do a little bit later. I just didn't want to do them all at once. And then let me see. I'm going to pull up the exact sheet in my journal. So on here I have the list of things that I'm going to be doing today. So as you can see, the first thing was record a YouTube video, and then post a YouTube video, as well as read, listen to a podcast, write at least 500 words of my book. I'm gonna mark off listen to a prayer because, like I said, I already did that. And then walk 10,000 steps and study. And so my top 3 today were actually to record a video, to post a video, and then write 500 words. So although I had like a digital tracker that I'm checking off like the things too, I always just like to have like a physical tracker in this is my creative journal. And so on this side I have the list of to-dos, and on this side I'm going to do reflections. I only gave myself 1 page, which after the fact I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to need more than 1 page. So the good thing is I only labeled days 1 through 4, and so after that I can kind of go in and change things as I needed. But yeah, I basically just wanted to check in with you all. I'm not sure how many check-ins I'm gonna do today, but it's a great sign that we're already starting the day off right. So I will check back in with you all later. Hello everyone, it is 12:30 p.m. on Monday, June 1st, and I just wanted to check back in with you all about what I've done so far. My first check-in with you all was around 9 something, and since then I have completed all of my top 3. I have recorded a video which actually turned into 2 parts. I have posted that video, scheduled it to post, and then a video has already gone up today, right now actually, and I have written almost 1,000, actually over that, words for my project. And so those were the main things that I wanted to focus on today. So right now I am heating up lunch, and I am working on my steps, and I am going to currently finish off my day by going ahead and listening to a podcast. I'm still going to go ahead and read. I'm still going to do a little bit of studying. But even if I don't do those things, I've already done the most important things that matter, which I feel really good about. I'm still very motivated, very positive, and I was worried that I would feel a little bit drained having woken up so early today, but I've been up for about 5 hours now, and I'm still feeling really good. Working on finishing my second bottle of water. I've been kind of slow about that, but also I still feel like I'm making really great progress. What took me a little bit longer today was the video process, like deciding that I wanted to make that a two-part video, and then once I did that, also just like making the thumbnail and waiting for it to upload and all of those sorts of things. But now that that's out of the way, like I said, I'm just working on doing my steps. Let's see where I'm at currently. I am at 6,005 steps. As you can see, it's 12:33, so I'm doing really good. I will definitely reach 10,000 steps today, which is amazing. And yeah, I'm pretty much just going to keep up the good work. I might do one more check-in at the night with you all, but since I did already finish my top 3, there's really no other major check-in that I'll do today. But I want to talk to you all at the night once I am doing my reflections and I've done that piece of it. And so I'm really excited, I'm really motivated, and continue to watch, and let's see how day 2 goes. Hello everyone, welcome back. It is day 2 of the 90 days to become her challenge. It is currently 1:31 p.m. on June 2nd, and today was a little bit of a late start. I actually did not wake up at 7:30 like I did yesterday, which is perfectly fine because I needed the extra rest. I kind of went to sleep a little bit later yesterday, and it happens. I wanted to go ahead and just come on here and talk about how things are going and give you all a little bit of a recap of yesterday. That we're going to talk about is how did I do yesterday, like overall with all of the tasks. I had 10 tasks, and we're just gonna go through each one of them and whether I did them or not. So the first thing was to record a YouTube video. I absolutely did that, and then some. I think as a total I recorded like 8 YouTube videos. The next thing was to post a YouTube video. I did that as well. I had a video already scheduled, and so I just was ahead of the game essentially. The next thing was to read for 45 minutes or finish a book. I read for about an hour, but I did not finish that book. I'm currently reading A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I got a pretty good length in the book, but I'm not done. The other thing was to listen to a podcast. I did that. To write at least 500 words for my book. I actually wrote like 1,400 words, and I officially passed the 10K threshold, which was great. The next thing was to listen to a prayer, which was actually the first thing I did, as I was telling you all yesterday. Then it was to walk 10,000 steps. I actually, let's see. I actually did 10,029 steps, so that's amazing. And then it was to study for my advanced prac cert for at least 2.5 hours. I did not do that certification. I did my foundations business course, but I still did 2.5 hours, so I still marked it as done, because the point was to just study something coaching related or self-development related, and I did do that. The next thing was to listen to affirmations. I did that, and then journal morning pages. I did that. my top 3 were to record a video, post a video, and write 500 words. And like I said, I did all of those things. So when we were talking about going more in depth about like feelings about day 1 and everything like that, I have, so as I was showing or telling you all, I have this, which is a basic day 1 checklist, and then my reflections of what I did exactly. But then in the back of the book, I decided to go a little bit more in depth and write where it's going, how it's going, exactly what I did, and how I felt about it. And then I'm doing something new for today where I am doing timely check-ins, just like I'm doing with you all, and talking about what went well and what didn't, just so I can remember for myself when I woke up, what I did, what I didn't do, how I was feeling, etc., etc. Because there's going to be things that I don't particularly choose not to share for whatever reason online, but that I still want to keep note of. And so that is what that is for. But yeah, it, like I was saying, it's currently 1:35. What I have done today so far is I have posted a YouTube video, listened to a prayer, listened to affirmations, and done journaling pages. So much of a slower start today. I'm about to leave the house, go get some Chipotle, and I'm hoping to either bring my journal so that I can, well, I will bring my journal, and then I will, I'll either bring my journal or my laptop. Sorry, I don't know where my brain is. And I'll probably write my 500 words because I really want to get that task done today. That's part of my top 3, I believe. Yeah, it's part of my top 3, so it's something that I need to do. And then I still have to record a video, which I'm probably gonna do when I get back. The thing that has been taking up most of my time this morning, which originally wasn't a part of the plan but still very essential, was working towards my teaching license. So I started the teaching school, and I spent about an hour and a half earlier while I was doing my steps just studying for that and like trying to get everything done so that I can further along on the process. And so things happen, things don't always go to plan, but like I said, it was a really important part of my Becoming Her journey. In fact, starting my teaching journey or whatever is actually part of the 90-day goals. And that while I don't have a daily goal for that, because there's nothing I can be doing necessarily every day, there was stuff that I needed to do this morning, such as make my payments and set everything like that up and start taking the courses. And so I finished one class already within the hour, and I'm working through the second class, and so I might not finish that up today, but my intention is to finish it up later in the week, possibly tomorrow or something. And then once I'm done with that, I also do have to do my advanced certification, and then I'm also in school, so I just have a lot of different areas where my attention is going at any given time. And so I'm really just trying to learn how to balance it. Yesterday I was able to do school and do the certification, and it was an easier day essentially, but today I'm still getting things done. I'm not giving up. I am currently at 45:18 in terms of steps. So let's see, today is definitely going to be another 10K day if you ask me. I have work at 5:30, so that is only giving me about like another 3 to 4 hours to do what I need to do. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get going so that I don't waste any more time. I'm just going to bring my bag with me. This is my Glamaholics tote, and this is also my work bag. So in here I just have 2 water bottles, one for me, one for my kid, his toy from his meal yesterday. And then, like I said, I'm going to use my laptop, so once we're done, I'm going to close that. I always bring my phone, one of my phones. I'm going to bring my iPad. I already put my notebook in here. I like to bring my planner just in case I need to write anything down, but that's over there, so I will go ahead and get that. I'll bring this. So this is my traveler's notebook. I don't know what it's called, but it's for my businesses essentially, and like my coaching journey. So it has a cute little sticker on here, and then I don't know that I'll need it. And then I have my business book in here too, but just in case, I'm gonna bring it anyways. The good thing is I already pre-ordered our food, and so we're essentially going there to just eat it. I get to pick it up and then just eat it. I guess I could bring this notebook just in case I need to write anything down, and all my writing utensils are over there. So we're gonna go ahead and get going. I'm probably not gonna record just because I feel like it would be very awkward for me to be talking to my computer. I'm not there yet, but I probably will like show you guys what I get and anything that I'm doing. I'll do a phone montage, and so I'll get back to you guys later. Everyone, it is Wednesday, June 3rd at 9:56 p.m. and this is you all's first time seeing my face because today has been a day. I've just been doing things off camera, and I am wanting to come on here and check in because I'm having a dilemma. It like I mentioned, it's 9:56, and I still have to record a YouTube video, finish walking my 10,000 steps. I have about, let's see, I have about 7,300 steps to go. 7,300 steps. So I still have about 2,700 steps to go, which I have to do in the next 2 hours. And I still have to read, and I still have to study. So in terms of studying, I did about almost an hour and a half already. And I don't know what happened today in terms of timing. I feel like I kind of spent longer than I expected to with certain things, which happens. And so when I think about my top 3, my goals are always just to record a video, post a video, and then write 500 words. And since I already recorded and posted, since I already posted and wrote, I've been doing really good with the 10K steps. That would be my deal breaker. I don't really care if I study too much because I know I can do that tomorrow. I started recording a video, and I also recorded a write with me, but I might not be able to finish recording the video if I choose to walk my steps. And then I can read while I walk, which is usually what I do, so I can habit stack that. I can't do all of them, of course. Studying requires me to be stationary and focused because I'm taking notes. And then recording requires me to be semi-present because the video I intend to do is a sit-down video. And then, like I said, the other 2 I can habit stack. So with it being 10 right now, I'm gonna focus on getting my steps out of the way and reading, and then I should finish that by 11 fingers crossed. And if I do, then I can come back and I can record. Like I said, the studying isn't that much of a priority for me. And honestly, worst come to worst, I pre-recorded a bunch of videos on Monday, and I think I have one that I had originally created for something else that I could just post tomorrow so that I am still able to post every day. But I just wanted to come in and be truthful with y'all. This is the first time I'm having this dilemma, and it's day 3, but we're going to work through it. I wrote a lot more, which is where some of my time went. And then I don't know. We did errands after work, after I went to work today, and I think that but I woke up fairly early, so I don't know, but we're not gonna even waste our time trying to figure it out. We're just gonna go ahead and move because it's 10 o'clock, and so I will check back in with you all in about an hour, and we'll see where I'm at with things. Everyone, I am coming on here at the end of day 3. It is 11:15 p.m. and I just wanted to tell you all that I was able to get my 10,000 steps in, and I finished reading. And I decided that I wasn't gonna record the YouTube video just because I didn't have anything to say, and I also decided that I wasn't going to study. Excuse the mark that you see. I just put a mask on my face and it's drying. But I'm pretty much going to still count today as a win because I did the most important things and I was able to still feel like I embodied my dream self. So what I want to say is I feel like every day isn't going to be a 10 out of 10. My dream self is going to have some days where I just don't get to everything like today, but I still did the most important things. Again, so let's recap. I posted a YouTube video. I walked 10,000 steps. I read. I listened to affirmations. I journaled my morning pages. I recorded a write with me. I wrote 500 words. I posted my write with me on TikTok. I woke up before 9 a.m. I listened to a podcast and I listened to a prayer. Aside from doing my gratitude journal practice, and I did some homework today, and I took care of some other things that were necessary. And so technically those 2 things that I did that weren't on the list took care of the 2 things that I didn't do on the list, and so it kind of balanced out. But I'm going to end the night here. I'm going to let this mask soak in and then wash it off and go ahead and get ready for bed and for the next day. When it comes to setting my goals, I set my goals the night before. So for tomorrow's goals, I definitely am still going to keep the same list as I had today. Tomorrow I have a weekly coaching call, so that's going to be something that is on the list, probably instead of recording a TikTok video. And also something that I want to add on there for tomorrow is really making sure that I catch up on studying, because that is something I really need to do. I'm about a week behind in my wellness certification, and so I really want to catch up on that. And so I'm going to go ahead and finish by writing my day 3 reflections right here, and also doing my day 3 recap right here, which I have not yet done. And like I said, then I'll call it a night. So I will see you all tomorrow.